Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Royal Media and my name is Damilola. And for those of us just joining, thank you for joining us. Please don't forget to subscribe and share this link, the video, share to your friends. Today we'll be talking about house chores in the home. Should a woman be the only one doing the house chores? Should the chores be shared? What are your thoughts on that? So this question was actually posted on Instagram, and a lot of people commented. Out of those comments, I'm going to be sharing a few, and I hope that you share your thoughts on that topic as well. You can put your comments down there in the comment section, or as usual, you can go to Royal Media on Instagram. Please and please don't forget to put your comment out there. Like we know, Royal Media is also for inspiration purposes. So today I want to find out from you, why do we compete with each other? Why? I really don't understand why we compete with each other as human beings. I mean, why do we have to compete with each other? I know in my language they said the sky is wide enough for all the birds to fly. So I still really find it hard to understand why we human beings compete so much with each other. Life is not really a competition. For those of us that don't know, or maybe we know, we just, really don't care or don't just pay attention to it. Life is really not a competition. The only person you should compete with should be yourself. And why should you compete with yourself? Because you want to be better than the person you were yesterday. Life is about helping and inspiring others so we can each reach our potentials. A flower does not think of competing with the flower next to it. It just blooms. So, my advice today will be quit competing with others. You don't need it. Quit it. Quit it, quit it, quit it. Quit competing with others and focus on yourself and grow. I mean, when you grow, your life will inspire other people rather than competing with people who sometimes are not even in our own lane. You know, please let us stop this and live in a healthy environment, a better life, a better world. Let the change begin with you. So to today's topic, I'll be talking about the chores. Like I said earlier, should the woman be the one doing the chores alone? And I mean, of course, bunch of women responded and said, nope, nope, it's not a woman alone that lives in the house. Very true. I mean, it's not just one person living in the house. So why should one person be the one to take care or maintain the house? So that person said both. As a matter of fact, everyone should pitch in. Of course, everybody should pitch in. We live in that house together. We sleep in that house together. You eat in that house. I eat in the house. So everybody should take care of their house. I don't just understand. Why would a man or woman go to work and come back at 5 p.m. and all you do as a man is to stretch your leg on the table or watch soccer, or just do some other things and feel like, okay, you go cook for me. I need to eat. I need this. Women were made to be helpmates. If we're even to follow that, you do the whole thing. I help, right? I mean, I'm kidding right now, but yeah, but that's what we were made to be, right? Helpmates. And everyone should be able to, assist each other. I really don't understand how you be expecting that one person take care of the whole responsibility. Okay, I get it if this person is, not working or staying home, not really doing anything. Maybe I wouldn't really complain, but there's also a limit. The fact that she's not going to work does not mean that she doesn't have any other thing to do. Shouldn't be the woman alone to take care of everything, to take care of the kids, to wash the plates. Some men cannot even take care of their own children. Some men cannot even shower for their own children. What is going on? I mean, this is why we advise that women should try as much as possible to raise the male child well enough. My dad is a baby boomer. And when I was growing up, he handled some house chores on his own. I mean, I was always happy then when my mom is traveling, because he's gonna be the one to cook for us, take care of everything. My dad would sit and wash clothes himself. And I'm thankful enough that, my husband is not the lazy type, and is not the type that, sees women as an object or somebody who you can enslave, because that is slavery. That is slavery on its own. How would you expect that a woman would do all of those things without complaining? I know some women don't complain, but the problem is they are suffering in silence. Somebody said, no, we're rotating roles in that. I can't be handy woman. Yeah. Okay. Do the dishes, we in that together. Okay. Do the dishes, and we are in that together. Okay. Just summarize what this person is saying is that I can't be a handy woman, like I'm working, I'm doing some other things, and then we have to do it together. So that's just what this person is trying to say. I mean, I'm trying to like call out some words, so it's okay. Another person said, no, it shouldn't. However, it should be done with love and humility. Yeah. I'm trying to like combine these two together. The first person said, we rotating roles. No, we don't necessarily rotate any roles, because there's no sharing in this part. It is not about sharing. It's not about equality in marriage right now, or in relationship, or living together as a couple. No, this is not what we are talking about. This is not what I'm talking about right now. It's about, can a guy help the wife, or a man help the wife clean up, or take care of the responsibility of house chores in the home? That's what we're talking about. Because this person is actually talking about rotating, which we mean that we're looking for equality. No, I'm not rotating like, okay, today I'm washing plates. We are not brothers and sisters, or even brothers and sisters. When we were growing up, they tell you that, oh, is it not your other brother? Is it not your this? So you're not doing, I wash plates today, you wash plates tomorrow, clean house. No, we're not doing that. No. That's a no. That is a complete no for me. Okay, what I'm talking about is, should the woman be the only one taking care of the house, especially when both of them are working? And the answer for me is no. The woman shouldn't be the only one to take care of the house. The man can help as well, as we are supposed to help each other. So the man shouldn't leave the whole responsibility of taking care of the house, cleaning and taking care of the kids, to the woman alone. So I'm not talking about sharing responsibilities. So don't let us get it twisted. Like this other person said, it shouldn't. No, it shouldn't. However, it should be done with love and humility, which is very, very important. Did you read my lips? Important. As women, we can request for some things. If your man feel like, my woman is a macho woman, she can do all of that by herself, she's very strong. Some people are like that. They just, until you ask them, they don't know. But it's not that you just go and say, hey, Oga, come and wash plates, oh, mister, you need to help me now. You have to do this one now. Oh no, you're getting it wrong. It's not going to help the situation at all. It's not going to help it. Well, what is going to help it will be you both coming together in humility, in love, and understanding. Somebody said, no, everyone who lives in the house needs to help maintain it. Of course, we've said it before. We all live in the house. We have to keep it clean and maintain the house. Somebody said, if the man says so, the man has full authority. 1 Timothy 2:11-14. If the man says so, the man has full authority. And then he quoted First Timothy chapter 2 verse 11 to verse 14. What do you think? If you read that chapter, that's the second Timothy, oh no, so the First Timothy 2 11 to 14, you will see what was written there. But guess what? A human being wrote that book. Apostle Paul wrote that part of the Bible. Of course, we are following some of the things that he said in the Bible. But please, it is not everything that is written in the Bible that you follow. You didn't follow everything that was in the Bible. So why are you singling out this particular verse? Because it suits you. Why? Human being, we are so used to that. We pick out one part that, we feel like suits us, a part that, just we're comfortable with. We capitalize on that and say, I understand the God has made the man the head. I said it in my last video. God already made the man the head. I am not arguing that. I am not disputing that. However, even if you are the man, that you have the authority in the house, that doesn't mean that you should enslave your wife, your woman. The same Bible that this person is quoting said in Ephesians 5:21, submitting to one another, submitting to each other. And then moves on to say, I'm going to read it. Oh, sorry, permit me. I'm reading Bible today. Ephesians 5:22 says, wives, submit to your own husbands as to the Lord. For the husband is the head of the wife, as also Christ is the head of the church, and he is the savior of the body. Savior of the body. Christ is the savior of the body. And they said the man should be what? To be like Christ, who is the head of the church. So if you think you are the head and there is nobody to carry the head, there is no actual body to lift the head, how will the head survive? Can the head walk alone? As the head cannot stand alone, the body cannot also stand alone, because both will be gone. So if you kill that person with house chores, with work, she's gone to work 9 to 5. People have 2 jobs, and then they go to work and come back at 3. Sometimes they go back at 7 or 8 or 9, whatever the case may be, and come back in the morning. And then you will now expect that this person would be the only one doing all of the cleaning and the house chores in the house, and still cook for you, and at night you still want to get to the promised land. Jesus Christ, have mercy. Have mercy, Lord. The same Bible is still talking here. Bible said, therefore, just as the church is the subject to Christ, so let the wives be to their own husbands in everything. We get that, okay? Husbands, love your wives, just as Christ also loved the church and gave himself for her. Gave himself for her. We are already submitting to you in everything. You say you want food, we give it to you. Some men don't even know how to go, boil water for themselves. It's that bad. So at the end of the day, those kind of men can eat rubbish and, still lick their mouth like it's heaven on earth. Yeah, they just don't know how to do it. And then they never felt like it's something that they need to do, or something that they really need to work on or learn, because they believe that there will be a female every time to come to their needs. Ephesians 5:28 now says, so husbands ought to love their own wives as their own bodies. You love your body. That is why you went to a 9-to-5 job and came back, or whichever job for that matter. You came back, sat down in the living room with your legs crossed on the table and watching TV, sipping wine, taking juice, whichever one you take, or water with lemon, anything, because you love your body. You felt like you have been out and I'm tired, I need to relax. I need to, my body needs some relaxation. But you don't think your own wife needs that relaxation too? Come on now. Come on. Now the Bible is telling you, for those of you that knows how to study Bible very well, and quote Bible to suit yourself, to suit your situation. Now the Bible is telling you about it. So husbands ought to love their own wives as their own bodies. He who loves his wife loves himself. So in fact, I should just end this video right now. If you love yourself, you should love your wife. If you love your wife, you love yourself. Because when you married her, you didn't go there on the day you went to their house to ask her hand in marriage. You didn't tell them that, when I get to my house, she'll become my housemaid, she'll become my slave. Slavery has ended, though. It has ended. So let it end in your mentality, in your homes as well. Let it end. Okay, women are not slaves. They're supposed to be your helper. So you both are supposed to be helpmates to each other. You both are supposed to support and help each other. The Bible, I've said it all. At least I didn't write it. It is in the Bible. Somebody wrote it. And we are all following, Abby. So even though sometimes we don't follow everything that is written in the Bible, but when the situation suits us and suits our own condition, we read it and we put it in our head. That's why we bring it out and say, yes, Bible said so. That's my own point on that. Moving on to the next one, and possibly the last one. So this person said, yes, shut up and do it. We are tired of you. Should women do this? Should men do this? Tired. This person is really tired. This person must have really had it. He went on and said, why are we complaining? Find someone who shares your value. If you decide to do house chores and is fixing bulbs and plumbing and gardening and heavy work in the house, you don't see him posting, hey guys, should men do all of this? That is still house chores, guy. That's what we're talking about. Those are still house chores. We're talking about men who don't even want to do anything in the house, who don't want to help. Some men, can clean up for their kids, can't take care of their kids. They're just like, go and meet your mother. Go and meet your mother. Please, all this needs to stop. We need to have a change of heart. We need to have a change of mentality. It is becoming so much, too much. This person thinks we are asking for too much. Some women are really dying in silence, because some culture allows it. Because some culture, in some cultures, women do not have a voice. Women don't have a voice in some places. And this is why I feel like this is why some people are standing up and, asking for so many things. Like I said, I'm not asking for equality. I am not asking for, the sharing of this responsibility of things or things like that. I'm not asking for us rotating, but I'm just asking that you men be considerate, be helpful, have some compassion. We're supposed to be helpmates. This person didn't stop there. The person said, point is some women also do nothing in the house. Well, we weren't talking about that right now. Maybe that should be another topic for another day. Women who don't like to clean or do anything in the house, we'll talk about it. We can't be like that. No, we shouldn't be like that. Women, you have to take care of yourself. Clean up your environment. All right, so that's a topic for another day. So it's definitely can't be doing a 9 to 5 and be doing all house chores. You're not even home to do so. This is what we're talking about. We can't be doing 9 to 5 job and we only have weekends to ourselves, and that weekend I take all responsibility all to myself. Come on. I'm human and not a machine. I'm not a robot. Robot breaks down. Machine breaks down. So why not human? I don't have superpower. I can't fly. I'm not Iron Man. And I'm not a Spider-Man or Batman or whichever man. I'm not Superwoman. I'm human. Everybody is human. And he said something about, some women don't want a man to touch anything in the house. Please stop being a macho woman. Stop it. You are not a macho woman. You are not. Let them help. If you have a man who wants to help you, let him help. If you have one who doesn't know he should help, or who doesn't know how to help, teach him how to help. Tell him to help you in love and humility. Don't forget that. Tell him in love and humility to help you, and teach him if he doesn't know how to. It is simple. Please don't kill yourself. Especially in Africa, you say, oh, the person was fine yesterday, he just slumped and died. No, there's no such thing as somebody just slumped and died. There has been accumulated situation going on, underlying diseases going on in the body that he or she has not been paying attention to. They said because they feel men can do anything as right as they would want it to be. Teach them. If you think there's a way you like it, some things to be done, do it in love. There's still a lot of love to be thrown around. Show love, show some love, explain in love, talk to him in love. I am very sure he will understand. He's not mad. He said, especially very picky women. Of course, that's what I'm talking about. Picky, don't touch my stuff. One day monkey go market, no go return. No. Seriously. I just feel like we should all come together, compromise. Again, compromise is very important in relationship, in marriage. Compromise and understanding. Let us understand each other. And to our men, love your wives as your bodies. Love them. Love your wives as your bodies. That's what the Bible commanded. That's what the Bible said. Love your wives. And wives, submit to your husband. It is okay for you to request for what you need, but do it out of love. Ask with humility. And I'm very sure that man will not be a mad one to not respond when you have asked out of love and humility. Things need to change. Like I said earlier, let the change begin with you. Until next time, please don't forget to share and subscribe. Thank you.